Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It has felt like forever since I've sat down and filmed a video, and I know it hasn't been, it just feels like forever. So this week I wanted to do just a chilled out video and sit down with you guys and for us to get to know each other a little bit more. And this week's video I'm going to be doing 50 facts about me, and for you guys to know a bit more about me and we can develop a great relationship. Right, this is like speed dating. Let's get to it. I want to know what speed dating was like. Let's get to it. So I've got my phone on me and I've written 50 facts on my phone. So let's start from the beginning. My name is Molly. It's a good start, I know, it's great. I'm 15 years of age, which means I'm currently in year 10 at school. When I was 2 years old, I had to have my tonsils and adenoids removed, otherwise I wouldn't be here today, I would have died. Because it was so swollen I couldn't breathe. I've been playing guitar now for nearly 5 years and I'm not going to say I'm amazing because I know I'm not, and I don't practice too often. However, I do really love just picking it up and having a play. There's always something that everyone dislikes but they want to like. For me, that is hot chocolate. I love the smell, love like squirting loads of whipped cream on it, love marshmallows. I just don't like the taste. I just don't like it, and I wish I liked it, but I don't. I did street dancing for 2 to 3 years and I performed 2 shows. I wear reading glasses and I love to read. As you saw in my April favourites video, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Be down there. Okay, that's self-promo. I once had my poem that I wrote written and published in a book when I was 11 years old, and I'm not sure where that book is currently, so if I find it I will show it to you. I volunteered at a dog kennel centre where I trained dogs and taught them obedience. My favourite sport is netball and I've been playing it now for more or less 6 years. And when I was younger, apparently I wanted to be a Power Ranger when I grew up. The yellow one, and I hate the colour yellow, so I'm not really sure where I got that idea from. As my options in school, I picked psychology, history, business and Spanish. And I think the hardest that I actually struggle with out of them is history. Anyone that takes history will know how hard it is and how much information you have to actually retain. It is so bloody hard. I love roller skating and ice skating. I'm addicted to drinking smoothies. I think my favourite is banana and blueberry, and then the classic like strawberry and banana. I have never actually been abroad. I do definitely, when I'm older, I definitely want to go abroad. I do quite want to go to like Greek islands and Spain and somewhere hot, because in England, as everyone knows, in England the weather is so unpredictable and it generally is always cold, and then you have a really scorching hot day and what do you know, it rains. I'm terrible at looking after plants, but I love flowers. Any plant that comes into this house will just die in about 2 days. I once got stung by a wasp on my face and it bloody hurt. I'm allergic to gnats, following wasps. I hate gnats. Every time I get bit by one, I swell up so much. When I was younger, I got bit on the face and I hid behind my head for about 2 weeks because it looked like I was a chipmunk. I'm obsessed with halloumi cheese. Autumn is my favourite season of the year. This is because I love the browns and the oranges and the sort of like goldy tones and the way the leaves crunch underneath your feet. I really like that, and it's not too cold yet, so you can start moving in sort of like a little bit of jumpers but still with like cute skirts, and I just love it. It's like my favourite time of year. I used to play the recorder in primary school and admittedly it wasn't the nicest sound, so I don't really know why I was so proud of playing it. I hate technology, and I'm not talking about just like phones, because I love my phone. Just like general things like ICT or programs or softwares I don't understand. I get really frustrated easily if they're really complicated. My favourite chocolates are Buenos, Milky Bar and Cadbury. I love all 3 of them and they're so nice. I'm a really absent-minded person, so I legit have memory goldfish. I can walk into a room and forget what I'm doing in an instant. Just get so easily distracted. I'll be like walking to a room, supposed to be doing a job. Oh look, I haven't seen that in a while, when it's probably been sitting on the side for about 10 years. I'm not trusted with candles in my room because my mum believes that I will set the house on fire, which actually sounds like something I would do. Not on purpose, obviously, not on purpose. I used to be my primary school's accountant and work in the office. This means that our school brought in sort of like NatWest bank accounts, and I used to sort of like deal with the money, and I also used to take phone calls in the office and school visitors and parents. I'm a really clumsy and accident prone person. I hurt myself all the time, and it'll be over really stupid and lame things. I bruise really easily, and most of the time I wake up and wonder how the hell I got them bruises. I really love to sing. When I'm in the shower, I spend about an hour in there pretending I'm Beyonce or Adele. I really love sloths, mainly because they remind me of myself. I mean, they're so slow. I watched a video on YouTube the other day, and it was a sloth trying to get across the road, and it was like this. It was like, eh? That is my sloth impression. I'm on social media all the time. I'm constantly addicted to like Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, occasionally Facebook. All them I use all the time. This has ruined my life. I was born with strawberry blonde hair, so this top bit is my own natural hair colour, and I had it ombre-ed. I have a twin brother called Harry, but we are not identical. I have a miniature Schnauzer dog called Layla. My favourite meal would be a halloumi burger. As I said, I'm obsessed with halloumi cheese. So halloumi with chicken and pesto and rocket and all that nice stuff in a burger is just bae and so nice. My favourite pizza is margherita. Margherita has taken my fancy recently more, so a bit of a plain Jane. I'm one of those people who leave everything till lastminute.com. And not talking about important things like revision for exams or homework. I'm really good at staying on top of them. However, things like just generally getting ready for the day, I think I have so much time, and then I'm rushing for the last half hour because I realise I don't have as much time as I thought. I eat generally most fruits. I'm a bit of a fruit bat, but my favourites are mango, pineapple and strawberries. I'm addicted to watching chick flicks. I think I've seen about every single one out there. So you guys are going to have to suggest some in the comments below, because I'm running out of ones to watch, but I love them so much, and that's so cheesy, but I'm just addicted to watching them. Sometimes I feel a bit of a psychic. This is a bit creepy, but sometimes I think of something or I can see something before it happens, and then it happens and I'm like, oh. You guys probably think I'm a bit weird now. I'm addicted to online shopping. A lot of my friends know I have this problem. Sometimes as soon as I get a bit of money and I'm online, I cannot stop, and it's become a bit of an issue. Or if it's for makeup or clothes or shoes, I just need to stop because I have an addiction and it's taking over my life. I was the caterpillar in my primary school's, I think year 5 play, and I wanted to be Alice, but I got allocated the caterpillar, and it was still really good role. But it was really funny because my mum made my costume, and instead of, obviously the caterpillar smokes drugs, so my mum wrote cap on it instead. It's safer. Pugs, not drugs, kids, remember that. I once was on a train out for a day out in London, and was on the underground, and where each carriage separates there was like doors to get to the next carriage, and it says something on the poster that I was reading in my head, something about you can go through but then it can cause death. And I remember saying out loud, I was like, but you're gonna die anyway, and the whole train turned around and looked at me, and it was so embarrassing. Because I just sound like a psycho telling everyone they're gonna die. I didn't mean to say it out loud, and I was only young, but this post was basically contradicting itself, saying you can go through, you'll be alright, but then you'll die as well. I don't know, it's really hard to explain because I can't remember exactly what the poster said, but I just remember it being really embarrassing. When I was 4 or 5, I fell off a trike, which is pretty hard to fall off because it's 3 wheels, 2 at the back and 1 at the front, and I scraped all my, it was down a hill, so I was going really fast, and I scraped all my chin and my lip. I just looked like I'd been in a punch-up really, a bit of a fight. When I had 2 teeth removed, before I had braces, apparently when I was under sedation, when I woke up, because you're still, the sedation's still trying to wear off, I told the whole dental department that I could see unicorns, which obviously isn't true, but obviously I saw unicorns that day. A lot of the time when I go lakeside, I can't help myself but go into Starbucks and get the strawberries and cream drink, and because it's just so nice. You can do a bit of BSL, which stands for British Sign Language. So I just said, hello, my name's Molly. I can't knit, so I can't really clean that well. I can't really cook that well either. So that I'm gonna be a really great housewife, aren't I? And last but not least, I used to have an addiction to playing Sims. I used to play The Sims 3 and I occasionally now play The Sims 4. I used to have an addiction and be on it like 24/7, and when it got a bit boring, when their lives were too set, I used to just sort of like kill one of them off. Sounds like an episode of EastEnders, doesn't it? I also quite like playing video games such as Call of Duty, but I absolutely suck at them. However, I versed one of my cousins the other day, John, and I won against him. So, sorry John, had to be said. And that is basically it. That is 50 facts about me. I hope you learned a little bit more about me and got to know me a bit better. Now that I've told you a few facts about me, so if you go down to the comments below and write one fact about yourself, then I get to know you guys better. As always, I have my social media linked in the description down below, so you can go check that out if you want. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another video. Bye! Bye!